What if I told you that almost everything you've been taught about money is completely backwards? Seriously, think about it. From the time we are kids, we are handed these generic rules about finance. We are told to just memorize the formulas, save every penny, lock it away, and just hope for the best. But here is the truth. The people who actually build real wealth, the institutions that control the capital, they do not just memorize the rules. They understand the logic. They understand the actual language of money. When you just memorize what to do without knowing why it works, you get trapped. You make decisions out of fear. But once you understand the core mechanics, the whole game changes. Welcome to the channel. Today, we are tearing down the absolute biggest myths about finance. We are going to look behind the curtain, break down the actual logic, and show you exactly why the old advice is keeping you broke. Let's dive in. Myth number 1. You need to be rich to start investing. We hear this everywhere. People think you need lakhs of rupees sitting in a bank account before you can talk to a broker. But that is a massive lie. The reality? Consistency matters way more than starting big. If you start with a tiny, consistent monthly investment, the math is entirely on your side. It is the concept of compounding. Starting small early beats starting big late, every single time. Which brings us directly to myth number 2. Finance is only for experts. Listen to me. The financial industry wants you to believe this. They use heavy jargon, complex terms, and terrifying formulas to make you think you need a PhD to manage your own money. But basic financial literacy? It is completely accessible. It is just logic. If you can understand basic inflows and outflows, you can master your money. That leads us to myth number 3. Budgeting means you can't enjoy life. Wow. This one drives me crazy. People treat a budget like a financial prison sentence. But a proper budget, it doesn't restrict you. It gives you absolute freedom. A good budget simply aligns your spending with your actual priorities. It means guilt-free spending on what you love, because you've already logically accounted for everything else. Myth number 4. Saving money alone will make you wealthy. We've been told since childhood, save your money, put it in a savings account. But let's look at the underlying logic. Saving protects your money from being spent, yes. But leaving it sitting there? Inflation is actively destroying its purchasing power every single second. Your savings account is practically a melting ice cube. To actually build wealth, your money has to grow faster than inflation. And that only happens when you invest. Myth number 5. The stock market is basically gambling. Is it? Let's break down the mechanics. If you are blindly buying random viral stocks hoping they shoot up tomorrow morning, yes, that is speculation. That is gambling. But long-term, diversified investing, that is an entirely different game. It is based on real economic growth, real corporate earnings, and the actual performance of businesses providing real value to the world. Gambling is a zero-sum game of pure luck. Investing is backing the growth of the global economy. Don't confuse the two. Myth number 6. Debt is always bad. This is standard, surface-level advice. And look, high-interest consumer debt like maxing out credit cards for clothes or vacations. Yes, that is incredibly dangerous. It destroys your cash flow. But strategic debt, debt used for education, starting a business, or an affordable mortgage, that is called leverage. It allows you to acquire an asset or a skill that generates more revenue than the cost of the debt itself. Wealthy people don't run away from debt. They master the logic of using it safely. Myth number 7. Emergency funds are unnecessary if you have insurance. People think, I have health insurance, I have car insurance. Why do I need cash sitting around doing nothing? Think about the logic. Insurance has deductibles. Insurance takes weeks, sometimes months to process claims. And insurance absolutely does not cover a sudden income interruption or an unexpected family emergency. An emergency fund isn't about earning a return. It is your financial shield. It ensures you never have to sell your investments or take on bad debt when life hits you hard.
To master your finances, you have to find the hidden denominator. Click subscribe and let's uncover the numbers driving your success. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.